Hey, this is Jason, back in another video. So, people owe you nothing. They don't owe you anything. You see, people assume that people owe them something because they've done them a lot of favors. And a lot of people struggle with that. I've struggled with it. I mean, everyone just about living has struggled with that. Now, that has to go with two things. You see, people like to assume. And that's the main reason, is assumption. And the second reason is comfort. They're too far in their comfort zone and they're not willing to work hard for what they want. So they assume that there are other people or things that are going to do it for them because they don't want to do it, because they can't do it. So they have to have other people and they expect other things to happen for them. Now, I could place a third one in there, and that's taking things for granted. A lot of people, they take things for granted. They don't learn to respect the situation that they're given. You know, a lot of you might be born healthy, and that's something to enjoy. Being able to have fresh water. I don't have a water bottle with me, but I'd show you, being able to hold a glass of water that's clear. And be able to look at that water and say, this is healthy water. This water will make me more healthy and it will keep me hydrated. That's a gift that we take for granted. Now you can say, oh, well, I earned that money. I bought that water bottle. I deserve it. Well, not so fast. Now, you earn that money, right? With the gift of you having legs, eyes, arms, and the job itself you take for granted. So without that, you wouldn't have the money to buy that water. Or, better yet, you can have all the money you want, but if you're stuck in the desert, what's that money going to do for you? You could have $10,000 in the middle of the Sahara Desert. Is that going to buy you fresh water? No. So learn to take things for granted. Not learn to take things for granted. Learn to not take things for granted. My bad. Yeah, you do not want to take things for granted. At all. You want to stay thankful. And the first step to success is to be thankful for what you have. And that goes back to expecting other people to do things for you. Have you ever had a time where someone has been generous, whether that be your family or your friends, and they've took you out many places? They buy you dinners a lot. You're in a tough time and they said, hey, I look forward to helping you out and get you through the tough times. But it turns out that after them helping you, that there comes a time when they go through a tough time. And you say, hey, why didn't you take me out to dinner that other day? And they're like, no, I can't afford it. But then you say, you always take me out for dinner. See what's wrong? This person wasn't even thankful enough that their friends or their family had took them out before, because they're expecting it. And they have no remorse to the fact that that other person that took them out to dinner is going through a tough time as well. No one owes you anything. Nobody owes you their time, their money. But a way to get around that is what? How do you get deals in real estate? How do you get lawn care clients? You got to bring value. If you don't bring value, there's no point in them working for you or working with you. You got to bring value, and that's the thing. If you want to be successful in the business world, you got to learn how to bring value, and that's not easy. With lawn care, for example, my way of bringing value was quality service, price, which I have established average prices. I wasn't too expensive or wasn't too cheap. It was $40 for mow edge and weed whack below the driveway. And the other one is convenience. The convenience was I was going to come every 2 weeks and they can pay me at the end of the month or whenever they choose within that month. So that was my value. Now, if I didn't bring good value, would I have had those longer clients? Of course not. maybe one or two, but those are exceptions to the rule. So learn to be thankful, learn to not take things for granted, and learn that nobody owes you anything. And that is the first step to success. Before anything, before you know anything, you got to have those basics set in stone. Because if you were to get the knowledge, you were to have the motivation, those things would kill you. If you don't know those things, you'll end up pissing someone off that could have helped you. So learn to do that. Learn to bring value in life. Learn to let the potential value that you could bring and express it out so the other person can hear you. And the other person can understand what that value is going to bring. Now, you could bring a lot of value, but if you don't portray that when you're talking to them for the first time, you won't be able to do it. So, short video. It's Jason. And I hope that you have an amazing day. You hustle, you grind, and most of all, you take my words and my lessons and apply them. And just watch the results. Thank you. See you next video. 2 videos every single day. Peace.